Sriram Raghavan's Andhadhun, which was released in 2018, is a masterclass in the unreliable narrator trope. It's one of the most brilliantly crafted thrillers in modern Indian cinema, an unpredictable blend of dark comedy, suspense, and moral ambiguity that keeps you guessing until the very end. It is a pitch-black comedy thriller that dances on the edge of a razor, blending Hitchcockian suspense with a wicked, nihilistic sense of humor. The film follows Akash, played by Ayushmann Khurrana, a talented pianist who pretends to be blind. He claims it improves his focus and musicality, but in reality, it's a social experiment that earns him cheaper rent and more tips. Akash spends his days playing at a posh restaurant and flirting with Sophie, Radhika Apte, who is charmed by his disability. His life takes a sharp turn when Pramod Sinha, a retired 1970s superstar, invites Akash to his apartment for a private anniversary concert for his wife, Simi, played by Taboo. When Akash arrives at the apartment, he finds Pramod's dead body on the floor. Simi and her lover Manohar, who is a massive police officer, played by Manav Vij, are cleaning up the mess. Because Akash is blind, they continue the cleanup right in front of him. He is forced to play the piano while a corpse is stuffed into a suitcase just inches away. This sequence is one of the most stressful and darkly comedic scenes in Indian cinema history. Akash tries to report the murder, only to find Manohar sitting at the police station. What follows is a chaotic chain of events. Simi eventually suspects Akash can see. In a terrifying move, she actually blinds him, or does she? Akash ends up in the hands of a corrupt doctor and a pair of lottery ticket sellers who want to harvest his organs. The story moves to a remote hospital where the hunters become the hunted, and the line between victim and villain disappears entirely. Taboo is the heart of the film. As Simi, she isn't a vamp, she is a pragmatic woman who discovers she is surprisingly good at murder. Her performance is chillingly nonchalant. Ayushmann Khurrana delivers a nuanced performance that requires him to play three layers: a man who can see, a man pretending to be blind, and a man who is actually blinded. Raghavan treats the audience like a co-conspirator. The film is packed with foreshadowing and metaphors like the blind rabbit in the opening scene. He avoids the Bollywood trap of over-explaining plot points, trusting the viewer to keep up with the breakneck pace. Amit Trivedi's piano-heavy score isn't just background noise, it is the pulse of the movie. The songs serve as a stark contrast to the grim reality, romantic melodies playing while a body is being disposed of. The genius of Andhadhun lies in its final frame. In the last scene in Europe, Akash tells Sophie his version of how he escaped. But a final, subtle gesture with a cane suggests he might have been lying to her, and us, the entire time. It leaves the audience debating, that is Akash a victim, or the ultimate puppet master? It is a must-watch for its razor-sharp writing, unforgettable performances, and genre-defying storytelling. It's the kind of film that lingers in your mind long after the credits roll. Andhadhun is a rare gem that rewards repeat viewings. It challenges the viewer's morality. You find yourself rooting for a liar to escape a murderer, only to realize nobody in this world is worth saving. It is, quite simply, one of the finest thrillers ever produced in India.